Hi everyone, so today is a super exciting video and it's going to be an updated charm collection video. Now I did start a new charm collection, which means that I just moved a lot of my old charms that I really liked into a new container and then just started again. And this is all that I've made so far, so I haven't really been making that much at uni, so a lot of these you might have seen in charm updates, but I love watching charm collection videos, so I hope you do too. I also like watching them in a certain format, so I'm just going to pick them up and talk to you. I know some people voice over, some people don't even talk, but I like hearing the noise of the box, the charms, because I'm really weird. Let me know in the comments down below if you're that type of person, but I remember watching charm updates over and over and over again when I first started, just to hear like this kind of noise, which is really crazy, but I hope you enjoyed this nonetheless. So all these sections are split up, so this is cupcakes, and then just like food, and then random chibis, and then, well, space, but that's a bit of a weird one. So I'll just get started with the cupcakes. So I have a bunch of just my normal cupcakes, so they're just the normal simple ones. So here's a mint one, and then two pink ones. These are just ones that are slightly wonky or something like that. The reason that a lot of these things are in my charm collection is because they're wonky or I can't sell them. So if you don't think they're the best, I'm very sorry. But most of these are now old charms that I still like. So here is a Christmas bear cupcake from last year. And then here is a marshmallow cupcake as well. Like I said, these are old and some of them are a bit ugly looking, but I really love these and they're kind of sentimental to me. So there's this marshmallow one, my original zombie one, and then his little friend that he's eaten, which again, I absolutely love these charms. I think they're so cute. And then the first cupcake that I ever did, the little shy, sad face on, which I absolutely love again. I will keep saying that I love them over and over again. I'm very sorry, I'll try to stop. And then this tiny weeny little one with a marshmallow on top, and then this even tinier one that looks like this, and I got this base from a subscriber in my PO box, which is really awesome. So I made this tiny little one, and then I also made this little dwarf one. I call it dwarf because it's like a normal sized cupcake base, but I just made the top really tiny, and I had to be honest, I think this is one of my favourite cupcakes ever. I love the top. It's like chocolate sprinkles and caramel. It's just such a nice colour as well. I absolutely love that one. So the next ones are just Halloween cupcakes. These are the ones that I stabbed with a fork, which sounds really murderous, but they're super, super cute. So there's just the chocolate ones with the orange base, and then I also have the one with the black base and the vanilla icing, not vanilla, the vanilla top. So they're just, I love these ones. I love the way they came out. I think they're so flippin' cute. And then I also have this really derpy duck cupcake, which just happened while I was filming another tutorial. It's really weird looking, but I think it's so funny. So I also have this bitten one, which I love this cupcake. I don't know what it is about it, but I think it's one of the best ones I've ever made. And it's all textured and shaded, and I absolutely love it. And then here's the cupcake my boyfriend made in the Boyfriend Does Clay challenge, which, by the way, you've gotten it to like 115,000. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, it does. 115,000 views, which is just incredible. So thank you so much, and there will be another boyfriend video coming very soon, because you'll see I've already got him to make something else. So there's his cupcake, which looks so depressed, and then here's an orange one that completely failed. And then here is a pink one with a really intricate design on the top, which every time I show this I get really upset because of the crack in it, because it's such a pretty design, but I still love the cupcake. She's still really cute. So that's the rest of the cupcakes. Now there's just random food. So I've got some macaroons, or macarons should I say, not macaroon. So there's just some plain ones, and then there's these two which have cute little faces on them. So they look like this. And I absolutely love these, and then those two are just random ones. And then next there is a bunch of toasts. This isn't even all of them, there's like loads down here that you don't really need to see, so I'll just lay them out. So this is like my old version. I just used to like splat them on like this, and now I've turned them into like little heart shapes. So yeah, these are just ones that I can't sell because they're dirty, or like, there you go, the eye pin is poked through the back, but I absolutely love these. I think they're so cute. So next is more food. So first is this really adorable little ghost cookie. Nice textured and shaded, and I love the size of this. And then I have a bunch of normal cookie, well, not normal cookies. This is like a confetti cookie, like a, what's it called, like Smartie cookie or M&M cookie if you're American. And then here's another one which my boyfriend made. So this is the video that you'll be seeing next, which is my Boyfriend Does Clay Challenge 2 versus the cookie. Yeah, so that's his one, and then here's my one. He was going off mine, so it's not terrible, but he's got a bit of a suntan in the middle there. And then I also made these cookie stud earrings that look like this. And I love these. I think they look pretty realistic for me. I'm not very good at realistic food, but I think they look really good, and they're just stud earrings. And then I also made a bunch of croissants, which aren't particularly good, but I think they're pretty cute still. They look like this, and they've got like gold eye pins, which I think is really, I think it really goes with the colour of the croissants. And then some tiny little coffee beans, which again have got gold eye pins, and I think brown and gold go together super well if it will focus. There we go. So they just look like this. I think they're really sweet. I was going to sell them on Etsy. Oh, and I've dropped one, but I haven't got around to it, but I think they're really cool, those ones. And then last in there is this really failed fruit tart thing, which we won't talk about because it's ugly. Next, here is like character foods. So I've got this Mulang bunny burger, and then I've also got the little cupcake, and by the way, all of these have got like tutorials on, so if there's a tutorial it will be on the screen, and it'll also be in a list in the description, because a lot of these I do have tutorials on. So there's those, and then last one is this Rilakkuma burger, which is a pretty old charm, but I just love it. It's really sentimental to me. So yep. Then these ones are just random things. So I have like a bunch of puzzle pieces, which everyone always loves on my Instagram. These are just ones that I've like, this has got glitter all over it. I was really bored. It's just blue ones, and they're just really cute and random. And then, oh, I also have some yellow ones as well. Oops, as I dropped them, too many. Yeah, there's also these yellow ones. I sell these on my Etsy, pink ones and blue ones, and I haven't sold the yellow ones yet, but I think the yellow colour is so pretty. But then I also have this puzzle piece, which actually goes with this one, and it makes a little heart in the middle. And this was a tutorial I did for Valentine's Day 2 years ago? No, last year? Last year I think it was, and I'll leave that on the screen and in the description. But it makes a little heart, and here's the, like the boy one, and then here's the girl one, because she's got little blush cheeks and eyelashes, and I still love the way this one turned out, even if it's a bit wonky, so I love those ones. Next is this tiny little piggy bank, and I just love how chubby he is, and he's got the little slot for the coins in the top of him. And then here is a very, very unrealistic balloon, but again, there's something about this charm that I love. I just think he's really cute. So this is meant to be like the bit where you tie it, and then here's the string, and then the flower has got micro marbles in it for the centre, which is just so pretty to me, and it's a really pretty colour as well. So I just did that one for summer. And then last in here, apart from a random puzzle piece, I made 2 little flexible moulds. They're meant to be like mould putty, and they've just got a heart in the middle and cute little faces. Next one is again really random. So here is just the sword in the stone keychain from my tutorial. Super cute. I love this one. I absolutely love the face on it as well, and the blush cheeks. And then you can take the sword out, and it can just hang like that, and you then can put it back in. There we go. I just love this. I think it's so cool, and it was just an idea that just suddenly came to me. You know, you're like, I love it. So yeah, let me just stab him again. Yeah, so that's a really fun idea. And then I have, oops, 2 jellyfish. So this one's meant to be realistic, so it's got little shading, well, not little, it's got shading on the top, and it's orange, pink and translucent. And then this one is just rose quartz, translucent and pink, and it's really wonky, but it's really cute. It's got this little face on it. Next is this little trash bin. It's not really charm, it's just like a little figurine thing, and it's got a banana and like rubbish in it. It's got a little lid. And then I also made one similar, but it's a rice cooker, and I just love the face on this. I think it's so cute. So there's little rice in it with a lid, and it's got little handles. I was meant to paint little like buttons on it, but I never did. Then I have this tiny little rock charm with a really adorable little face on him. And then this mountain charm, which I really love, and I love the gold eye pin as well. And then I have a pile of poo in my hand. So there's these rose quartz ones, which are the best seller on my shop, like definitely the best seller. And then I have these like lucky golden ones. Then I have this remake charm, which is a little paint palette, like a wooden traditional one, and it's got a little face and paint on it. And then I also have this little love heart, well, not love heart, sorry, it's a love letter with a love heart on the back, which is really tiny actually. I did a really good job on that one, I'm very proud of it. And then these 3 little squares I used in a tutorial for how to make clay faces. Sorry, my voice is really croaky, I'm ill. So yeah, these are just little faces, different ways that I made faces in that tutorial, which I'll link in the description box. Now these 2 are like fan art, so just things like Studio Ghibli and Animal Crossing and things like that. So first is this calcifer pin. It looks like this. And I absolutely love the way this one turned out. I think it's so pretty and it's just shaded around the edge. And then I also have this calcifer, which I really don't like, and this calcifer. I did quite a few calcifers. This calcifer, which sits on a log, if I can find it. There we go. Which is a remake of a figurine that I made ages ago. But he just sits on his little log and there's like a little burnt bit where he sits. And then last but not least, there's also... Oh wait, this isn't calcifer, my bad, I just saw orange. This is Kyo from Fruits Basket, and it's a little friend charm and it's got a little leek attached to it, and I absolutely love this. I think it's so, so cute. And I absolutely love his angry face, it's just so funny. If you watch Fruits Basket, you'll like know who this character is, but he's so funny. And then I have a couple of no faces. So there's this one, which is on a necklace, and it looks like this. So it's just a no face, and then it's also got this pile of gold. And again, if you've seen the Studio Ghibli film Spirited Away, then you know this character, and he's just got this pile of gold, and I love the way it's turned out. I think it's so simple. And then I have a really chubby version. Is that another one? No, I have a really chubby little like Russian doll kind of version of him with a smile, which I think is so cute. And then I also made these 2 little Diglett charms from Pokemon, which is kind of awful, but I think it's quite sweet as well. And then here is a tricky pitfall seed from Animal Crossing, which I've yet to come across in the game. Not that I play it very much now, but I've never seen one and I've been playing for quite a while. And then I just have these tiny little soot sprites, which I was meant to turn into little stud earrings, but I never did. So they just look like this. I'm not sure if I even showed any of these in a video, but they're just little soot sprites, or dust, or coal little dust spirit things. They're in a lot of Studio Ghibli films. And then here is a fossil and a pitfall seed, also from Animal Crossing. I love pitfall seeds. I think the design is just like, it's just so simple. I absolutely love making them. I think they're so fun. And then here is an elephant, which I made from Tanya or Sugar Charm Shop's tutorial, and I'm really proud of this. I mean, it's not very good at all, not very good at realistic charms, but we were going to do a collab, which never happened sadly, but hopefully we will in the future. So we were going to like make something from each of our tutorials, so I made this little elephant, and I do think it's very beautiful. Like the colours are so pretty, but yeah, again, I'm not the best at realism, but yeah, that's what it looks like. And then one of my most, like the thing that I'm most proud of making ever is this little Prisoner of Azkaban sign from Harry Potter, and everything on here is made out of clay, which I hand did myself. So even the little bits in here, it's hard to show you, zoom in, even these little bits in here, which if you can see it next to my little pinky finger, they're very, very small. So I did this all out of clay, so I'm extremely proud of this and always will be. Yeah, absolutely love this one. And here's another no face, but you don't really need to see him again because you get the gist. And then here's a little Pikachu, which I have a tutorial on as well. And he's like a little gumdrop shape, and I absolutely love gumdrop shaped things. And he's got this cute little face, and then his tail is in the back. And then last but not least is this character from Shugokara. If you've ever seen that anime or read the books, then I've forgotten what this character is actually called. It's like an X character, I think it's called. It's hard to explain what they are, but he was a really sweet little thing, and I thought he was really cute, so I just made him. And this one is just chibis, which are really old. I don't make chibis anymore, but here is just this girl with purple hair. She's actually naked on the back, but I really loved this one when I made it, so I like keeping it. She's wearing like jeans and Converse, and she's got a little necklace and a bracelet on, and I just love the colour of her hair. I think it's so pretty. And then just a little boy chibi face thing, sort of meant to be the 10th Doctor, but I'm not really sure. And then here's just this Russian doll from a video that I did with Search Press, and I really love the face on this and the fringe. I think it's so cute. And then another one that I'm super proud of is this Elsa chibi, and it's so small, I'll zoom in again, which looks like this. So it's tiny, tiny, tiny little chibi of Elsa from Frozen, and she just looks like this. And she's really simple, but I just think she's so cute, and I'm so proud of this charm. I think it's amazing for the size and my skills at making chibis, so there's that one. And then next is this little one, which is like all space themed things, because I went through a little phase of space. I wanted to do a collection on my shop that never happened, but hopefully maybe someday it will. So here's just some space related things. So first is this alien head, which people really liked when I put it on Instagram, so I might make more of these. And it's just made out of rose quartz, and it's just this little alien with a smiley face, so I think I really love this. I could do so much with these, like turning them into necklaces and things, so I really do want to make more of those when I get the time. Then I made a bunch of moons that look like this, and this was the first one I ever made. I think it's my favourite because it's like a pearly grey colour, whereas these ones are silver coloured clay, which is still cute, but they're not my favourite. I think I prefer the lighter version. Then I made a bunch of these stars, which are always really popular on my Etsy shop. So there's blue, yellow, gold, and I made a transparent one. The only ones on my Etsy are blue, yellow, and pink, and I'm hoping to get gold soon, but they're just really fun and easy to make, and everyone absolutely loves those, so that's always good. Then last but not least, I have these little planets. So there's Saturn, and then just random ones. I absolutely love this pink one. I think the swirly pattern is so pretty. But it doesn't really look like a planet, that's the only problem. That's when I was making it, I was like, it just looks like a ball of clay. But it is really pretty, and if it was next to like something like this, you'd tell it was, or you'd guess it was a planet, at least I hope. So that's all of my charms, so I'm really sorry if that was too long and it bored you to death, but I hope you liked everything, and I hope this wasn't too repetitive and you haven't seen these charms too many times. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I absolutely love doing these videos and watching them, so let me know what your favourite charm was, and if there's anything you want a tutorial on, please check before you comment though, because I will have a whole bunch of the tutorials listed in the description for you, so you can just go through there and it'll be like a little catalogue of tutorials that you can follow. So thank you so much for watching, and if you like this, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to check out my shop, my Twitter, my Facebook, all that fun stuff, and my Instagram as well. So thank you for watching.